This is chapter 65, part 2 of the Ordained Spouse series of Revamp Productions, given to me on 12/5/2025. So as this dream is given to me in December, it is going to manifest in December. So you would already, now that we're in April and I'm recording this, have already been living your life, interacting with this revelation. Okay? And so that's why you want to like and subscribe so you can stay tuned, because if it's new news for you that you are having an ordained spouse coming for you, you don't want to be out of the loop, right? So you're going to want to watch the series, okay? Because during the month of April, March and April is all the more confirming of who it is, okay? And every single March and April is the time frame of harvest is ready. So not every month of the year is a time to reap harvest. Okay, there's seasons on earth like crops, and then it correlates to the spiritual time of receiving and sowing seed or harvesting the crops, harvesting the miracles. Okay? So this is referencing a dream I had. And then there's a prophetic word that's aligned. And this is a critical clue for some of you, many of you. Okay? And remember, these dreams are symbolic. So it could not be exactly the location where you're going to meet the person, but everything is symbolic. Okay? So there was a gym, and behind was light gray walls. And what's interesting is I couldn't really see the face of the person, but I could see that the person was taller than expected, okay? And there was a smile. And suddenly she says, this woman that's standing right in front of him, that's also wearing light gray, and he is wearing light gray. And they're both wearing athletic apparel. And she says, "You are the one to train me." And he says, "Oh, really?" With a huge smile. And he had his arms up, and he was holding onto some kind of bar. So it looked like a gym equipment, okay? Maybe a pull-up bar or something. And he had, when he had his arms up, was wearing some kind of light gray muscle shirt, and so his arms were showing, and he looked to have very large muscles. And then, I couldn't see the face, right? So then she also noticed some particular hair color. So what the Most High is going to do for you is send you dreams, and he's going to give you little attributes, okay, characteristics that will help you to identify who it is. And if he's hiding the face, it's because he doesn't want to reveal it just yet. But at least he's giving you some kind of clue so you're not clueless. Okay? Because he's trying to teach you how to discern in the spirit. But maybe the time's it's not yet to know exactly who it is, you know. He wants you to behave. He wants you to be yourself. And sometimes when he doesn't reveal it to you, it's because he doesn't want you to be too nervous and just not even show up. Okay? He doesn't want you to be too much in your head. He wants you to be all natural. So, all right. So then, what else? So they had matching outfits. she had long black hair and in a ponytail. And next scene was she was teaching this lady a strengthening exercise for her hips, okay, and pelvic floor. And she was on the floor, and the lady was on the floor, and she was helping her. It looked like she was doing a plank or something. And he was standing a little behind her, and she looked around, or I looked around, excuse me, because I saw her on the floor with the lady. And I saw mirrors, I saw gym equipment, I saw green carpet. It looked like light gray walls, and he looked very strong and tall, almost like an A-frame body type, very strong legs. He had shorts on, and he was just like a big man, okay? And then what else? There was a leather green table where one could do exercises. Okay. So during that transition, if you don't know already, if you're a little bit confused of what's going on, the Most High is sending you someone that's taller and stronger, okay, than the other individual. And during that time, December is when the whole trajectory is coming about. Okay? So the Most High wants you to do a switch of where you've been going to be in divine alignment. Because you're not going to find that person in the same place that you had been around. Okay? So what else do I have here in my notes? Okay. So basically, there is somebody else that has been in your training season. Okay? And they may have been falling for you. And they look nothing like the one in the dream that you're receiving. But they want to plug themselves in and be that position for you and be that person for you that's coming. Okay? And that is why you also have to remove yourself from that location and switch. Do a trajectory. Okay? Because you will be in misalignment of your life if you do not. And the thing is, it's not just going to be that your ordained spouse falls in love with you. It's going to be that others fall in love with you while you're interacting with them. It could even be that even in the, LBGQ community, them interacting with you and just you spending time, doing your professional assignment there, they just start falling for you even and start like they start feeling not of their sexual identity anymore, of their original sexual identity, and something awakens in them, almost like your anointing breaks the yoke, and they start to see how Yahuwah's plan of let's say even if it was a gay doctor, okay, that you're going to to appointments. All of a sudden, he doesn't feel like he's gay anymore. You broke a yoke somehow with spending time with you. And that is not you. Okay? But that's the supernatural power of the Most High. So that possibly was your assignment there, but your assignment is in another location. Okay. Also, another reason to disengage and change their trajectory is some individuals come in with a spirit, a false spirit, okay? And it's individuals that see your growth and see your improvement, and they're worried that if you get healed up all the way, that you won't need to continue going to their shop, or if you advance in your skills at that workplace, you will get promoted and not work at that center or work at that department anymore, right? And so what they do is try to hinder your growth and keep you sort of stagnant in order to keep you there longer. And that's what you also have to have high discernment, okay? And you have to move out of that location. All right, so because where you're going to encounter the individual is not going to be at the same place where you were. The new highways means a whole revamp somewhere else. Okay, so let's see here. The Most High is going to tell you what door to go through. Okay? And he's telling you your mission assignment. Oh, excuse me. He says, sign up as a mission assignment. So wherever you're going next, or if you're in divine alignment, you're already in it. Okay? There's like, you're literally going and you're on a mission. You may have to receive money at a job, so you're going to that job because you need to pay your bills, right? But it's not just for the money. You're going there because you're going to interact with someone there. Could be a clinic. You need treatment, so you're going to that place because you need to receive the assistance for your body, right? But it just comes with another agenda, and the Most High is sending you there with the aches and pains purposely, because that person is going to make you whole and fix you up. He's doing it on purpose. There has to be a need, and it has to be fulfilled by the person that's for you. So he's creating a crisis in order for you to need to go to that location, in order for you to interact. Right? Because let's say you're a person that doesn't have aches and pains. You probably wouldn't go. Let's just be honest. Let's say you're a person that does not need to lose weight. So you probably wouldn't go to the gym. Right? That much. Or maybe you would because you want to keep fit. But for the most part, you're like, I could just do my exercise at home. He's putting a need in you. So that, let's say it's a skill that you need. The workplace is paying for your schooling, let's just say, for you to advance, right? So now you have to go to that exact job that he sent you, that new place, because that's the place that's paying for your schooling, for the other training. He's putting a need so that you continue to go, so you can interact and you can bond and create some kind of soul tie. Okay? So you're on a mission assignment while you're living your life and in your receiving feminine era. Okay? And this is your mission. He says, your mission assignment is to get married. And he's talking to the daughters, his daughters in this hour. He's serious now. He sent Abraham's servant to go look for a wife for Isaac, remember? He was on a mission. And she went to the well just in that exact appointed time. All right? So that he could meet her and see her. All right. So then he's going to get in the secret place. He's going to tell you what city, what location, where to go, where to be. Okay? And he says, I wish upon a star. The star mission. Amma, ignite. Amma means a marriageable age. It references the story of Ruth. Okay, so you're going to have a Ruth and Boaz moment, right? Then he says, Sapa si lase, which means to be watchful, to perceive. He wants you to use your intuition and perceive. And then he says, lase stands for to be gaped at, to be delighted in. Someone is going to lavish you with many compliments and you're going to be gaped at. In other words, he's going to be so delighted to see you. He's going to be staring at you and like admiring. And it also means bursting forth. It also means hot spring, mineral source. And it basically means someone who is blind to everything else and can only see you. And while I was receiving this prophetic word, I heard a song.
Stuck between my fantasy and what is real. I need it when I want it when I don't. Tell myself I'll stop every day, knowing that I won't. I got a problem and I even if I did, I don't know if I would quit, but I doubt it. I'm taken by the thought of it, and I know this much is true. Baby, you have become my addiction. I'm so strung out on you, I can barely move, but I like it. And it's all because of you. So and it's all because of you. And it's all because of you. So and it's all because never get enough. She's the sweetest drug. Think of it every second. I can't get nothing done. Only concern is the next time I'm gonna get me some. No, I should stay away from, cause it's no good for me. I try and try, but my obsession won't let me leave. I got a problem and
All right, and that song was Neo, Because of You. And so that's what the Most High is talking about, being gaped at, okay? Only has eyes for you. It's like gonna feel like a hot spring, okay? Burning for you. Is delighted and to look at you and admire you, and just something is happening inside of him that he just, it's bubbling up. It's just like a bunch of chemistry, obviously, a bunch of attraction, and you make it so easy though. Okay, first of all, you look snatched, right? Second of all, you're a baddie. Third of all, you have this grace upon you. Okay, the favor of the Most High is upon you. And you're like amazing. Beautiful inside and out. Okay, you live in righteousness. You're a Proverbs 31 wifey material. And he can see that. Okay, so now the prophetic word says, Ayin Ya Sama Saka Si. Divine alignment, the eye of Yahuwah, the hand of Yahuwah is upon the matter. Listen and obey with action. To bow, to be anointed. You need to bow down in reverence in this hour. Quite literally. Okay? In this moment in time. To perceive, to see. He literally going to have you perceive it when you come across this person. But you're going to actually see it before your eyes. Start paying attention to body language, eye contact. Okay? What is said, what is unspoken. The lingering gaze. Okay? These are all physical manifestations of love. Someone falling in love with you. Okay? And the Most High has orchestrated the whole thing. Okay? So then I hear Ashi Mas, which means happy, blessed, or fortunate. Mas stands for a prophetic word. Then I hear sickle, which means harvest is ready. And I hear Ali 3 times, which means to ascend, to go up, to elevate. And then I hear Ik, Make, Sak, which stands for a husbandman, quite literally. Mig is the word spelled M-I-G-K, which it references the name Mikel in Hebrew, one who is like Yahuwah. And then I hear Sak, which means a company of people gathered together for a shared purpose. You're going to have divine support. Okay? It references Psalms 34:4. These things I remember as I pour out my soul, how I used to go to the house of Yahuwah under the protection of the Mighty One, who shouts of joy and praise among the festive throng. So people gathering together in song and praise. This is the time frame where you continue shouting for joy.
Shout for joy to the Lord, all the earth sing out his name. Worship the Lord with gladness, come before him with joyful songs. Know that the Lord is God, it is he who made us all. We are his people, his flock, the sheep of his pasture land. Enter his gates with thanksgiving, enter his courts with praise. Give thanks to him and bless his name, for the Lord is good. His love endures forever, his faithfulness through all generations. All right. Lift your voices to the heavens, let the sound of worship rise. From every nation, every tongue, proclaim his glory all around.
Alright, and the last prophetic word is Shapa, which means vindication, to rule, to judge, to govern. There was a time frame where I had wrote to go to the left. So when the Most High puts down the left, it has a lot to do with settling in divine judgment. Okay? The judge of all judges is coming down on earth. Hallelujah. Shalom.